All right, guys, I'm back working on my 57 Chevy. I went to the store and I grabbed me a brand new starter. So I'll be able to crank this thing up hopefully today. Before I put the starter on, I'm gonna go ahead and put a flywheel on it and a clutch. So I can go ahead and have that stuff done. So I'm gonna have to crawl underneath the car and maybe I can get that flywheel off and out with the bell housing on. I put a clutch in one before without pulling the bell housing. I've never done a flywheel, so we're going to be finding out. So here we go. So I installed the flywheel and the clutch. I'm having trouble locating a clutch fork. The one I got was for a truck, and well, it's the wrong size. Another thing that's wrong is the starter. So the flywheel that I pulled off of this engine was like a 153 tooth, and it looks like the one I put on it is 168 tooth. And the starter doesn't fit anymore. So I've got to find a starter that will fit now. So it's 10 o'clock at night, and I gotta go to bed. I've got something pretty special happening in the morning. So tomorrow I'm not gonna be working on this project at all, but I'm gonna be grabbing a project that's gonna go on Cars and Cameras. It's pretty special. I think y'all are gonna like it. It's road legal. That's all I'm going to say. So anyhow, I guess that's it for tonight. I will see y'all maybe late tomorrow. All right. See ya. All right. So what I had to do was I had to get a starter for a 1998 Chevy Suburban. Fortunately, I already had this in my possession because, well, sometimes you buy parts and forget where you put them. That's exactly what happened. When I did the video on my Suburban, putting the engine in it and all that stuff, lost the starter, had to put another one in it, and well, I found the starter, and it is now going to go in a 57 Chevy. So let's get that installed and fire this pig on up. Let's install this starter. I had to go purchase some bolts because the previous starter that went on here had one long bolt and one short bolt. Well, this new starter has two long bolts. That's it, baby. Okay. Alright, so I've got to hook up power to the starter, right there, and then I have an exciter wire that needs to hook there and there. So first things first is the exciter wire, since once I get that big wire on it, I can't hit the exciter wire. Alright, it's hooked up. I'm gonna have to hook up this battery and see what happens. We're gonna tap it first. Yep, seems like everything's good. We're gonna tap this. Hey, let's put this back in place so we can hook up power to the coil and hopefully fire this thing up. Now, one thing I do like about Chevrolet is a lot of their parts are the same. And what I mean by that is the engine is most likely, I hadn't run the numbers on it, but I'm going to say it's a late 60s 327. The bell housing is 1957, and it was bolted to a 283, not a 327. The flywheel is 1957, and the pressure plate. The clutch fork is something else. Yeah, so yeah, Chevy's real good about keeping everything similar. Okay, let's just kind of spin this thing and see how well it spins over. Better. Not as good as I was hoping. Let's get this battery charger hooked up and try to get a little bit extra boost to it. See if that helps at all. Good. That ain't it. Still not a good connection. Let's get some cables on this thing. So okay, I ran to the store and I got some cables where I can hook directly up to the battery. I'm hoping something will come out of that now. So now I got to undo what I did. These are great jumper cables. I'm not sure exactly why it just wasn't good enough. Alright, so there's that. sensitive. Alright, that's on nice and tight. Alright, so now I need to get this wire down to the, get it to the battery. So I've got a nice spot to frame right there. Hoping that this is going to fix all my issues. I have to strap that battery so it don't go anywhere. Maybe it'll work. Hook up the negative. Let's see what happens now. That sounds great. Let's see if I can get it to fire up. There's a hot wire. There it is. Let's try some brake clean. And I got oil pouring out. Okay, cut. So I got a visitor, John. He's working on his truck in my shop. Hello. Made a nice long trip to my town. You loving it?
It's nice.
It's very nice.
It's nice.
He did a good job. So I am ready to try to fire this thing up. So let's hook up the ignition and let's try to hit the key. Here we go. Huh. There we go. Let me put this thing down. Got some smoke rolling. I mean,
Ooh, it's cooking something off of it.
yeah.
Dude, wait, what is cooking? What are your motor mounts right now?
That's stock, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you might need to replace the rubber or something.
They're brand new.
Trying to figure out if all that oil's from a previous spill or...
I mean, you didn't see anything dripping, did you?
No.
Yeah, that's previous spill.
Dude.
Bingo. I'm
Whoa.
sorry I smoked it up for you in here, but that's a plus. It sounds pretty good.
It does, yeah.
So next thing I'm gonna do is install the transmission and a shifter. I got a buddy of mine that's looking for a shifter for me, and then a drive shaft. Then I'm gonna drive it forwards and backwards.
It's funny how much the...
Guys, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with my camera, but if the video's a little weird, I dropped my camera and I think I've got a problem, but I'm hoping everything will be okay. So, the 57, it's going pretty, so the 57 is going pretty good. Got the heat going on in here because it's cold outside. I'm running into a couple of problems. Everyone seems to come to me when they want classic parts now because I've been hoarding them for so long. I might have, come on in, bud. Come on in, bud. I might have sold the parts that I need for this car. I'm missing the clutch fork, and I gotta find a clutch fork, and the pedal box is missing and all that stuff. So I'm going to a buddy of mine's Junkyard here in a few minutes, and I'm gonna get me a pedal box and hopefully a clutch fork. So let's head to the Junkyard and see if I can find what I need. So I've had an awesome day. I went to the Junkyard and I picked up bell crank, pedal box, and a 4-speed shifter. So that's all the stuff that I can install on my car now, but I'm not gonna finish the video today. I hope I have enough footage to make a video. My day was just crazy with paying bills. I had a city council meeting today having to do with the housing development that wants to go up behind my barn, and I think it went pretty well, but it's not done yet. It's got to be not rezoned. So they didn't rezone it. It's got to go up for. It's got to go up against the planning board again. But at least they didn't go ahead and give it the green light to build. So we're good there. So, but that took all of my time, and I've got to leave at 5:30 in the morning to go to work. So instead of working on this beautiful car today, I am now working on security on my building. installing more locks and more security to the doors on this building, because it just, I feel like, you know, it seems like there's been people keeping an eye on the place and not in a good way. So I'm trying to fix some things. So anyhow, I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm still working on the 57. Taking some time. I do need to order some more parts, so I'm kind of hung up on installing the transmission because I need a clutch fork, and I can't seem to find a clutch fork for a 57 Chevy. So I gotta like look online and see if I can order one. So anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all later.